Holiday time. Hold on. I need to get Joy to key open. I don't remember where I left off. I hope it wasn't too far. Red Company HQ. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm in the... Where the hell am I? Right, I went through the sewer. Yeah, I stepped on Shimmy. Yeah, I paid for Chen's college. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Don't mind me. My brain is fried today. I don't want to think very hard, so... Hopefully, I don't have to do that. I could just enjoy some shenanigans for the next couple hours. Alright. Ready, set, go! I don't hear that many voices. You dirty backstabbing pricks! Well, now I hear one more voice and I don't like that I know who it is. Oh, I don't know who that is. Oh. Vengeance! I want vengeance for the defiled humility I received. And then I will take vengeance on humanity. But I won't stop there. I will take vengeance against the 8 million human gods too. And the gods of Gensokyo and the moon people. And the souls of the deceased. And the many atoms making conscious beings. Vengeance is onto everything that lives. Nothing will escape it. My vengeance is big. Bigger than all of your petty desires. I am grand. I am a master. I am God. Bro, calm your cock measuring contest. What the hell are you doing? You just beat up the guards. You can't be serious. You're the last person I wanted to see. Scram, I have business with a traitor. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm also here because of Rika. It's not just Rika. I want to take vengeance on all their leaders. I want them to feel the pain of 1,000,000 years of torment and suffering. You just said the same thing 3 times. That's as many times as I want them to feel the torture, anguish, peril, anything and everything that hurts. Don't stand in my way. Go back to where you came from. If you want to take them all down, then you're unfortunately too late. Everyone left to Fairy Mountain to brainwash Fairy City. Brainwash? I wouldn't need petty brainwash artillery to make slaves. My charming domination, is all it takes to create devout followers. How could I possibly have been tricked by the likes of such amateurs? I will take them down, one by one, and let them feel eternal suffering. Well, okay, Edgelord. How about you help me out instead? It's obvious we're striving for the same goal, so it'll be much easier dealing with this together. Join? You? Me? Ha! You make me laugh. Okay. I'm the new leader. No, fuck you, I'm the leader. Fine, then I guess you don't want me to join. What are you, 12? I don't need this baby shit right now. Just join. Okay, how about that? I'll give you my orbs for 3 days and you can wreak havoc as much as you'd like. That's suspicious. Why in tarnation would you give me the orbs? Because they don't work on you anyway. You've seen for yourself. They did work. Although only a little bit, I guess. Trust me, I don't think the orbs even want to be held by you anyway. The Hakude God don't like you very much. Oof. But I can at least entertain you with them once this is all over. Although be warned, if you don't give them back, I'll beat you senseless again. You're just risking losing them again. True, but what the hell else can I do? Not let you join? You really think the fans would let me sleep at night if you didn't allow this once in a blue moon thing to happen? You could have just not suggested the idea. Yeah, whatever. So it's a deal? Fair enough. I'm sick of this technology nonsense anyway. It doesn't fit Gensokyo one bit. You don't have to make up more reasons to justify joining me. My name has been dirtied. I need to clean it proper. But listen here. I get the final blow on the final boss. Ask the player, it ain't my control. You better do it or I will haunt the fandom with more of my stupid meme and return memes. Don't worry, that's gonna happen regardless of what I choose. Welcome to the party. I have received memer. I guess it's time to go upstairs and visit Rika, and I guess I don't need to worry about the guards anymore. Stepped on fairy shit for nothing. I think I see fairy heaven. Or is it fairy hell? Either way, it doesn't really matter since I'm part of nature and my soul won't enter any of these places. Well, could have just been at home, watching the parade, but no! You need to work overtime today. Eat my ass. I'm beaten. I'm down not because of fatigue, but because of shame. How dominating and charming. Yeah, you music references out of here. Wait, can I just leave? Oh, shit. Oh. Lock. Looks like I need a key. Wait, can I go get friend? Can I go recruit friend? Or do I have to do this mission alone? It's my first day as a police officer. I didn't know what to do. She just stormed in like a raging Oni. It's just me and Mima. Us against the world. Such ghostly, spiritly, shadowy, phantomly, ectoplasmly powers. Cool. It's a pointless save. Whatever. Welcome. Have a great rest of the evening. I'm on Yukari's side. I want to join Yukari in her little shop. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on here? Want to fight? Bake agent. 74. I need to see what's going on here. Oh. Mima! You probably have magic, which I will check out in a moment. But right now I'm going to beat the shit out of these two. Mima can be whatever stat spread she wants to be. She's fucking Mima. Scan. Star damage. Moderate flash damage. Star damage. Star damage. I understand. Yeah, what kind of vengeful spirit has numbers like that? Oh, my ass! I should probably pay more attention, but I'm not feeling like attention is what I'm capable of right now. Alright, I at least fully healed. Yeah, I'm good. There's a door. There's a vending machine. There's stairs. Whoa. Wow. Alright, I got him this time. Huh. $500 damage. Yeah, you're fine. Oh! Do more damage, Mima. Okay, well, you did get a crit. She's not Marissa. No, Marissa's better just by virtue of being in Toho games. That was mean. That was a mean thing to say. Deals moderate, one enemy, all enemies. Yo, okay, basta! Oi, oi, oi. These guys hit hard for being ghost sunglasses. Dimensional Megatama. Do you think I will ever use one of those items? Do you think I will? Vote now. Dragon Meteor. Deals strong star damage, all enemies. Lowers Dan. Poor Dan. Uh-oh. Hey, that did well, that did a lot of damage, didn't it? Yeah. Watching me play an RPG is one of the most frustrating experiences you can do. Really. You're playing it wrong! Give me the controller! I have a mountain of stat boosting items. Yes. But I'm saving them. I might need them later. These are kind of scary. Bake Bake Chef. Dude, that move is cheap. Big magic potion. Ah, yes, more items to not use. Right now, this game is just a collectathon. Every consumable I collect is it's a collectible. It's not a usable item. They should have been bakers. The chef can do both, right? Oh, I made a mistake. Yo! Kai! Buster! Oh, they didn't die. Damn, Mima got to attack, and then recharged, and then could attack again. Oh, did I miss this fucker or something? He didn't take nearly as much damage as the other one. Okay, hold on. I bought a lot of potions, specifically so I could spam stupid moves. I have money. I made a mistake. Bake Bake Kamikaze. No. I can't protect. $1,000 HP. Okay. Oh! Why did I not consider that? That's alright. I'm a fucking boom. They're Bake Bombke. Oi, Classic. Classic Marissa. I haven't had a good old Oi Reimu in like 2 parts. I feel good now. Oi Reimu. Good to see you, mate. How are you here? Hope you're doing fine, lad. Your chaps weren't fast enough for me, so I arrived here before you. Bloody hell, bruv. It was pretty stupid going bunch of wankers just start strolling up on me. Love, might you mind if I join you in the pod? Oi, Mima's here too. Good to see you, though. Jesus. Dumb moron. Ugh. Who the hell do you think you are? Marissa doesn't sound like she's missing 70% of her teeth. Why do you fall for such an easy trap? I didn't. I just found her accent funny, so I wanted to listen more. Ugh, how shameful. Marissa Curie sus me. And to think that my disguise would have been so easily uncovered. But I suppose it didn't really matter since I was about to waste you both anyway. You're supposed to be an imposter? That was a really bad impression of Marissa, dude. You couldn't have at least tried to act like a normal human. Did you really have to go for a funny British accent? I didn't have the time to write a script. I was just recently made. Recently, you say? Who's the one creating imposters? I'm obviously not telling. I would much rather focus on my given objective to smash you into bits. Prepare. Imposter Marissa. Heh, unlike the other sad sack of an imposter, I'm more intelligent in the field of battle. Get a load of this! Weak to dimension. Ah! Dimension. I don't have dimension. $2,000 hit points. Nice. Dimension damage. Evil's healings are goal. It's fine. She has 3,000 HP left. Guess I have no choice but to use up my last Magatama. Damn it! I can't believe I wasn't fast enough. Moderate flash, mace stun. Stun would be good. Drop her speed again. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I can't believe she got to attack second. Whoa! Sometimes I am slow on the... Oh, you're dead. Get her. Final boss hit. Yeah, Mima! You can use items in battle. I'm just not going to. That's a foolish idea. Oh, I did give her the rare sake, but healing doesn't count. Gah! So much for being an expert in the field of battle. Oi! I hope you like game shows. I do, actually. Game shows are fun. What? 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 Well, anyway, let's continue. No, if I sell items, I take money out of Chen's education fund. I'm buying items so I can give Chen a better education. I'm helping. Found Ringo's Dongo Deluxe. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Look at this strut. I mean, it's not like I haven't seen it the last 8 hours of this game, but... Good day. Excuse me? You are Eternity Larva, but you are now part of the organization. Hello. If you could please be so kind as to move back downstairs for me, that would be great. Why? Just do it. I mean, what could possibly hurt me if I just go back downstairs? Go on, move a little further. Sure. Now take a good look around the room and come back to me once you're done looking. Okay, enough games. Who are you? You will grasp my identity soon enough. No, I know who you are. Now please, if you would be so sweet to take a glance at this room, that would be great. What am I looking for? Just take a glance at its structure and utensils and we'll continue talking. Are you done looking? Take your time. Alright, there are 4 trash bins. There are 8 potted plants. 8 plants. 8 trash bins. 2 clocks. 8 tables. Each table has 4 chairs. 32 chairs. I did it. I have succeeded. Are you done looking? I don't know. Am I? Everything looks exactly the fucking same. It's all the same asset. What did you find? Nothing noteworthy. What's this about? What if I told you this room is like a mirror? What you see on the left side, you see on the right. However, there is a clear pattern that doesn't mirror. And your task is to now tell me what that pattern might possibly be. You won't get a second chance at it. Just give me a bit to think. Take your time. Something on the right side and left side of the room does not mirror properly. Yeah. Babagoo. Babagoo! There was an item on the plant, but I took it. There is no need to save your progress. There will be no reward for you anyway. If you could be so kind to return, that'd be most pleasant. What the fuck? Are you done looking? What did you find? There's a clear pattern. It doesn't match your task. Isn't that telling me the pattern? You won't get a second chance. The stairs, the item, us both. Wait. All of those are correct. All of those are correct. The item makes a difference, but it's gone now. The stairs aren't the same because one goes down, one goes up, and us being in position. I hate you. The stairs. Stairs, you say. You would definitely be correct on that matter, although the truth is all these answers were correct, but in completely different ways. The item one being an exception, as it is the only thing we can truly take away from here, giving you the risk of a wrong option. While the item and us both are clear patterns that do not mirror, these patterns are still temporary. However, both of us are temporary only for the room itself and not us. If I had to ask the question in a different location, then you would have definitely been wrong. Although, who would even think of that as an answer if we're not even in the room? The stairs are truly an immovable object and part of what makes this room. You could say the stairs is the truly 100 solid proof correct answer. Alright, I get it. The hell's your point? Get to it already. Life's too short to waste on things that we think are wrong. Your time is valuable and you should strive to make your decisions both fast and accurate. Thoughts can easily consume your perception of reality and warp it into twisted reality alternatives. Indeed they can. Do not bother thinking about that. You may be wrong. Bother to think if your decision has been rewarding or not instead. And at the end of the day, you just waste time on arbitrarily useless equations. And that's it. That was just a silly game I created. Don't lose your stress over it. Really? That's it? I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah. Your orbs. Haha, very funny, I laughed. You're such a great comedian, you know that? Oh, and by the way, I found out who you are under that robe. Your eternity. Took me a while to realize, but I should have recognized those dumb yellow wings as I recently solved Okina's dumb incident. You can't hide from me. I may not recognize 90% of the PC-98 cast, but at the very least I can name every Windows character. And you definitely smell like a Windows character. Your Windowsians all... You what? Windowsians all smell the same. Hey, idiot, she left ages ago. I know, I just needed to get off a little. Can you name every Windows era character? John Dev? I don't know if I believe you. One enemy. Nice. Am I challenging you? Yeah. I can do it. Although, if you ask me for both surnames and given names, sorry. Can't do that. That doesn't count if you spam chat because you can just look it up and paste them in chat. That doesn't count. Oh, this is a cool room. Oh, I was grabbing an item! Say Cherry's last name. I don't remember it, so I can't tell you. I know it's long, though. It's at least, like, 6 syllables long. Also, that's a PC-98 character. That wasn't the request. The request was Windows. Storage key. Oh. Anything else in here? Miko's last name? That's Toyo Sato Mimi. That one's easy to remember because you could just break it up into 3 different names. I do the same thing with Excel World, Kuroyuki Hime. Forgot the no. Shut up! That's a title, not part of the name. Hold on, I got the storage key. I'm gonna go play Storage Wars. Alright, save first. How many no's are in Mononobe's name? If you count the no between Futo and Mononobe, Mononobe. It'd be 3. Otherwise, it'd just be 2. Mononobe. What's the name of Toho's 16-second boss then? That's Nemuno. I don't remember her last name though. To the storage unit. What do we find? Shell Megatama. Power Megatama. Authorization USB. What the is that? Neutral Megatama. Power Megatama. Shell Megatama. Thanks, I always forget her. You used me! What do I do with a USB stick? A USB with 2.3 terabytes of authorization files or something. Wasn't Narumi's last name Yatadera or something? Like Yatadera? Is that correct? Yatadera sounds like a character's last name. Pretty sure it's hers. It is hers. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about Nemuno. And you know that because anytime you ask me what Nemuno's name is, I will have to remember that it's not Narumi. Because Narumi sticks out to me, but Nemuno does not. Sometimes I forget if Yamame's name is spelled with an N. That doesn't happen very often, but every now and again I'm like, wait a minute. Is it Yamame or Yamane? Like, I just have a fucking moment of weakness. I didn't mean to guard, I meant to... Run! There we go. Kurodane. Kuro? Kuso. Say yammers, avoid confusion. The easy way out, huh? New room, new room, new room. What is this elite ancient thinking? Welcome to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Wait, did I miss again? Oh no, I just didn't kill it. Power Megatama. Nice. What is this plan? What is this plan to beef up fairies? Also, is this the Death Note? Orange's diary. Cool, a diary I can super random. Page 1. I got a diary, but I don't know what to do with it. Page 2. We stored all weapons inside Deep State to avoid any controversy. If Lampys finds out we're in trouble, luckily all fairies seem to be able to brain of goldfish, so we'll be able to convince... Oh, stop moving. Okay. So we were able to convince them that all these fairies, city's defense. Page 3. Ellen ticks me off. This brat can only talk about big things and nothing else. Strongest administrator of my butt. She doesn't even work hard on her abilities. It left. It left. It's gone. Unlike her, I can take her out with any personality given to me. I bet I would even beat her up if I got a personality where I'm a crybaby that just runs away. But it's not like she would understand how this personality switching would work anyway. All she does is steal and use others' hard work for her own benefit. Page 4. The owner of the Scarlet Devil Mansion gave us plenty of money for the construction of the city. They don't seem to care all that much about the suspicious activities. Maybe we can become allies. Page 5. I feel bad for the fairies in the bazaar. They don't seem to be successful at all. I started going shopping there for a little bit, but after a while it got really inconvenient. Hina doesn't work them to the bone like we do, but at least they seem to have a mutual understanding with each other. It reminds me of my relationship with Rika and Sarah. Sarah's always up for a good time at the bar, and Rika's the only one I can open up to. Maybe I can get along with Ellen one of these days. Today I got candy. Man, nothing about the boss. No, bring that ghost back. Bring him back. Is he gone? No, don't read the diary. Motherfucker came and looked at me. Get back here. Come back here and fight me. Oh, 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 oh. Bake, terror. I'm dead. Weak to physical. Smack her. Wow. Reimu. Actually, I want you to attack because you do more damage than Mima. Mima will give you the good shit. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Wow! Almost there. Neutral magic. 899. Wow. Mima lands the killing blow. Beer. Well, that was a horrifying encounter, wasn't it? Alright. Wait, did I not check out the middle of the room? No, I did. This is Orange's hallway. Watch this. Wow! Wow! Punching bags? This room hurts my eyes, it's so bright. Sarah's diary. Cool, a diary I can snoop around in. Page 1. Damn, my art's got way better. Hell yeah, I've got to put it up in the museum and shit. Page 2. Bro, damn, working up a sweat build in these skyscrapers. Yeah, ain't nobody effing anybody got any fucking more damn endurance than me. Damn. Page 3. Yeah, shit, got all strong again and shit. My dream to become a damn fucking killer movie star superstar is coming closer. Hell yeah, bro, fist pumping shit. Huge fist outline in the middle of the page. Damn, dude, got so much talent I can maybe even rule this whole place by myself. Though fact is, I don't care, bro. I'm just here to become a movie star action actor. Be hella blasty and flashy and shit. Thankfully, boss got me covered. Here's a mention, but it seems that's about it. If this page is to be believed, then I suppose Sarah isn't the boss. I don't really know how much this helps, though. It can still be literally anybody at this point. Page 5. Heh, I designed these cool, sweet-ass, nice shades to wear. I personally think we lookin' styling. Got that Matrix shit looking on point and shit. That's the end of that. This is the first interaction with Sarah's character we've seen, so... well... regret. Regret has manifested. Ow. Hurt me, Snake! Leave me alone. Leave me alone! I'm the main character! Mima looks shorter than me, but I think it's just because she punches down. Just growl. Draco Malfoy Meteor! Well, one of them didn't die. Oh, wow. That's a really good drop, actually. I can do one more. Whose room is this? Who's this clown? Oh, I know whose room this is. Water. Ellen's diary. Cool, a diary I could snoop around in. Page 1. Today I started the experiment on the first fairy group. So far it's somewhat of a success. A couple fairies turn into lizards, while the others turn into stars or hearts. But despite that, every single fairy has been properly strengthened as a result. They can take quite the beating now. I suppose we can start to grow an army soon. Our lizards have been given strange psychokinetic abilities that allow them to brainwash other fairies. Rika has mentioned that we could use those abilities to our advantage. She's begun building another evil eye. I built a prototype potion which allows the one who drank it to tank damage by a fourth. I call it the super armor potion, although the super armor gets nullified whenever my subject's health is 50%. Better than nothing, I suppose. Aw, Socrates made a cute stinky poo-poo farty in the main hall today. He's so cute, I wish I could hug him forever and ever 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 and ever. Oh my good lord, enough of that. I'm not reading this. Yeah, I was skipping too, don't worry. Supposedly the idiot Orange took something from that cursed flower woman. Does she not understand that we aren't ready to deal with her yet? Apparently the boss needed something from her, so I let it slide. Though Orange completely messed up being undetected, and now that Rabbitous wench wants our heads. Hopefully she won't be too much of a nuisance. Huh, so she took something the boss wanted. I should probably give her a call. Hello, Yuka? Hello, you are talking to Yuka Kazumi. Please do not call me around this hour as I am busy with business-related things. Call back tomorrow or preferably never, as I do not enjoy socializing through the methods of capitalism. Guess I won't hear from her again, I think. Thank you, Yuka. Very cool. Dum 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 dum. Oh, that guy had his technique down. I wasn't ready for it. Shit. Mima's about to become dead. Yo, Kai Buster, please. No! Oh shit, we're dead. Yeah, I almost just game overed. We're alright. That's Rika's room. Rika's room is probably the objective, so let's go this room first. Or is it? I don't know! Rika's diary. Cool, diary I can snoop. I am somewhat displeased with the current prototype, although I suppose I can't really argue with progress. I'll make sure the final version receives the huge dumb laser that penetrates harder than Marissa. It's lasers. I understand what you're doing there, but come on. Fucking, I had to hit the text to get the later part of that text box. I'll keep the prototype, of course. Maybe I can create some friends for it. Page 2. My hands are itching for a fight. When all of this starts, I'm gonna be the first to tackle her. Ever since that stupid Dan Macro rule they created, I couldn't really fight all that well. To hell with being elegant. I don't care about elegant. I care about power. Huge, huge power. Really big power. Big laser guns and cannons, all sorts of artillery. I hope Reimu is prepared, because she's gonna get blasted to hell and back. We're making steady progress. The boss is going to be very pleased. Reimu's vacation trip is going to be very soon. It's still remarkable how many citizens against Tokyo we've conquered and beaten up who tried to intervene. Never doubt my genius. I am the best engineer and ideas person you'll see in these landscapes. So according to this page, she isn't the boss, but it's at least proof, but I'm also not really surprised that this was all planned out from the very beginning. But man, who the hell planned all this? The boss must have told him to keep the diary clean of the boss's identity. These guys are really loyal to whoever it is. Page 4. These orbs are a pivotal part of the final piece of the puzzle for my project. Once we use the orbs, not even the Gap Hag will be able to threaten us. Although, boss stated that she wasn't a problem to begin with. Yukari not a problem to begin with, huh? Either they got some kind of godly powers, or they got something very specific that ties us all together. I'm just gonna assume they didn't get godly powers and got something that made them very powerful somehow. And that's the end of this diary. Just nothing. Nothing about the boss. There is no info. Now, dog. Dog. No. Leave. Yukari is a boomer! Alright. Hey, there's a save point. Alright. Ready? Yo, why is it so dark in here? Huh? Welcome, Miss Hawkerday. What's this all about? Tonight is a very special program. I hope you will participate in my game. What game? Also, you can stop pretending to hide your identity, because I already know who you are. Things to you will soon be revealed. Oh, first of all, please proceed onto the stage. Fine. Am I playing a game? Oh, I'm playing a game. And now the moment you've been waiting for. I will reveal my identity. It's eternity. Ever since your arrival, I've been keeping a close eye on you and your attentiveness. Today we need someone who can partake in our game as a guest. And I could think of none other than you. And you are the one who sees through many lies and tricks. You will be the one to conquer. You sure you're not talking about Marissa? The fairy game. And I'm your host! Eternity Larva. Eternity Larva! What the... Clap. Please clap. What do you think? Tonight we've got a very special guest. It's none other than the Shrine Maiden of the Hakude Shrine herself. It is an honor to have the greatest yokai destroying fairy force participate in our fairy game. Well, it's great and all, but I have to go see Rika. My, are you crapping your pants? If you wanted to go see Rika, by all means, go ahead. Wait, so you're not forcing me to? Of course not, silly. I am legally not allowed to do such a thing. We're currently live on television, after all. Huh. Is that so? Hey, citizen of Fairy City, you're being manipulated by the Red Company. Jerry. Chad, I've used that exact clip before on this stream. I remember it because the fucker that coughs at the end of it. It's like, why do they keep that in? I used that clip during Busy Person. I knew it sounded familiar. What a great sense of humor our contestant has. Why does he cough at the end? It's supposed to be a laugh take. And then it's just like, bro, what are you doing? Cover your mouth. What the fuck? Why is that even in there? Well, I tried. Anyway, I don't want to participate. Where's Rika? Just beyond that door. If you'll excuse me then. My, do you really want to hide your tail behind your legs and run away from our fairy game? Ooh! Never heard that one before. Hey, you can't really trick me into playing your game by calling me scared. It doesn't work on me, because I'm not petty. That's a lie. At least not at this moment. If you'll excuse me then. I suppose our contestant has no desire to earn 10,000 yen today. How unfortunate. What did you just say? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's prize pool is a whopping 10 million yen. Many of our sponsors were generous enough to lend us such a huge sum of money. And of course, it wouldn't have been possible without the help of our beloved Red Company. Ever since the creation of Fairy City, it's tradition to enact our fairy game right before the election of a new mayor. But today we will gain our first president of Fairy City. Hell, it might as well be the president of Gensokyo at this point. And as such, the prize pool has increased 10 times the size of the last. Tonight will be the greatest night of our fairy game yet. Everything will be. Can you shut up already and move your ass over here? Let's start. Ooh. I want that clip too. That's a good clip. Oh, it looks like our contestant has changed your mind. That's good. It spares me from looking for a new one. And without further ado, let's get this game started. Now, hold on just a second. My oh my, a ghostly entity just seemingly emerged out of the Shrine Maiden's corporeal existence. What the hell do you think you're doing? This is no time for your selfish greed to waste our precious minutes we could spend on enacting vicious vengeance onto our enemies. You don't get it. 10 million yen isn't something I can just let slide. Get back into me and don't interfere. Do you seriously think you would they would just give up this sum if there wasn't something to it? Of course there's something to it. It's a game show. That's not what I mean. These people are obsessed with pranks beyond belief. There is no doubt there would be some kind of trickery involved. Well, what's the game even about? And what kind of penalties will I face when I lose it? Oh ho ho, the game is very simple. You will be asked 20 thematical questions to Toho Project's history. Answer every single one correctly and you have won the game. While the first 5 questions are easy and aren't really worth anyone's time, the other 15 are questions only a true veteran of the series will be able to answer. At least that's what I would have been allowed if I allowed every question to be easily look-upable in the Toho Wiki. So to at least hinder a little bit of cheating, the final 5 questions will be about your adventures in this very video game. You will be given 4 answers for each question. Only a single one is correct. This better not be perfect memento of Toho question levels of bullshit. The fucking game's questions were bullshit. Every time you answer a question correctly, you will be moved up on the prize pool. After the first 5 questions, you will be able to stop to get your current amount in the prize pool or risk everything and continue on. Should you fail to answer any of the questions correctly, you will not only lose the game, but also lose all your hard-earned money. Wait, isn't this just that one show on television? What was it? It's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yeah, that. My, we don't know what you're talking about. Please do not mention anything that can get us into legal trouble. Anywho, if you so desire to continue your journey, by all means. But remember, if you blow your chance to get 10 million when you decide to do that, go through the door and face Rika, or come back to me if you want to have a go at it. I'll give you some time to think about it. And by that I mean go save your game, stupid. I'm sure you would want to abuse it for this opportunity. Sounds fishy as hell. I mean, I will go save. I'll give it a shot. I mean, obviously I'll give it a shot. Oh, I thought that was me. Alright, let's see. Have you made your decision to participate in the fairy game? I will participate. Alright. Wonderful, simply wonderful. Please take a seat. Seriously, you're gonna waste our time with this nonsense. 10 million yen, baby? Well, good luck. You better buy me a better Hokora for the shrine with that money. Hey, get out of the way. I want this place. Looks like the decision is final, ladies and gentlemen. It's finally time to begin the fairy game. Wait a minute, isn't that the music from... Yes, it is. Let's get right to the show. Am I going to get content claim for this? Let me explain how this will all pan out again. You will be asked 20 thematical questions to the Toho Project's history. Answer every single one correct. You won the game. 5 questions are easy. They aren't really worth anyone's time. Better, and the final 5 questions about this very video game. Depending on how much attention you pay throughout the game, these questions might become a breeze or turn out to be a complete nightmare. You will be given 4 answers every question, every single one. Every time you answer a question correctly, you will move the prize pool. The first 5 questions, you'll be able to stop and get the current amount of the prize pool, risk everything, continue on. Should you fail to answer any of these questions correctly, you will not only lose the game, but also lose all your hard-earned money. Everything clear? Yeah, let's go. Let's not waste any more time. And without further ado, get ready for your first question. Keep that sound clip to yourself. What does the name Toho Project translate into English? It's Zunsoft. It's Eastern Project. Correct. On to the next question. Who are the recurring two playable characters in every mainline title after Story of Eastern Wonderland? It's Reimu and Marissa. Correct. Man, this is nothing. On to the next question. Who was the mastermind behind Toho Project's creation? John Toho. I like that guy. That's my answer. It's Junya Zun Ota. Just call him Zun though, but I do know his full name. If I pick John Toho, am I gonna get laughed off the stage? I wanna click that. Well, people use the tag Zun over his whole name because that's the whole point of a tag. I mean, look at like a lot of people run with their tags and different things in all different kinds of games. It's easier that way. My tag is my name, so it doesn't really count. But I call my friends. I call my friends by their names, and I call other people. It's kind of like think of it like honorifics, I suppose, for Japan, where it's like you call someone by their tag, and if you get to know them, then you can start using their name if you're friends, right? But otherwise, it's more respectable to just call them by their tag because they'll understand that, as opposed to like, what if you would chat? What if someone just went up to you and it was like, yo, and used your first name and you've never seen them before, and it's like, oh shit, okay, you talking to me? Like, who are you? That's why you use tags. That's why we call him Zun. It would be overly familiar if I was like, yo, Jun, my boy, what's going on with Tom 18? Yo, what's up, dog? No, we call him Zun. Cringe. How dare you? I'm explaining something. Correct. On to the next question. Whose silhouette is depicted on the cover of Imperishable Night? There's two of them. Dev, there's two of them. Well, Kagi is the correct answer, but Moko is also in there. Correct. Here's a fun little trivia for this one. Moko is actually on the cover too. That is why we refrain from giving you the option to choose her. You're very welcome. Oh shit, I just did the thing where I comment on a video, and then I watched the I watched the actual rest of the video where it's explained. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry, Dev. This happens to me a lot too. And no, it's not because we had the sudden realization that she was on the cover also, and we had to quickly replace Moko with Raisin. Are you kidding me, Dev? After everything I just said? Really? I just get double whammied. Anyway, on to the next question. Which of these characters uses the spell card Killing Doll? That's Sakuya. Correct. Ha ha ha, remarkable. It looks like you have conquered the basic steps. But don't get too comfortable because now we're going into veteran territory. This is gonna get hard, isn't it? Stop. Stop! No! No! No jingle. Truly incredible. So, now that we're through the speed round, would you like to quit and earn your hard-earned 10,000 yen? I would like to continue. That's what I like to hear. Then, without further ado, here's question number 6. Which of the following mainline titles is not a vertical Danmaku shooting game? 10 Desires, Subterranean Animism, Phantasmagoria of Dim Dream, or Highly Responsive to Prayers? Highly Responsive to Prayers is a breakout game. It's first in the series. Fantastic, you're doing great. I hope your streak continues. Reimu, I don't smell the bullshit just yet. They are probably waiting to pull something soon, though. What are you, a bullshit detector? Fiendish foolery isn't my expertise, but I know when I'm being played with. Clearly she didn't when she got betrayed. Your current balance is 20,000 yen. Would you still like to continue? You think I'm gonna quit now? That's what I'd like to hear. Is our contestant ready for question 7? Bring it. Get ready for the next question. The Arcane spell card, Great Magic Devil's Resuscitation, is based on another character's attack. Which character is it? Ho ho! Looks like they're amping it up now. No, that's an easy one. That's Shinki. Sorry, that's an easy one. Devil's Resuscitation is well known for being a Shinki attack. It also takes place in Makai, too, where you fight Shinki originally. Correct. It looks like someone knows about some Easter eggs. You currently have 30,000 yen in your pockets. Would you like to continue? Why am I hearing a heartbeat? That's not my heartbeat. I'm not nervous. The only thing that's going to be embarrassing is when I get one of these questions wrong, and chat's going to be like, Dylan, how'd you get that wrong? All while they're searching up the answer on the wiki themselves so they can make sure they're right, but then they can still berate me for getting it wrong. That's right, I'm on to you. Then without further ado, on to question number 8. There are many maids in the Toho franchise. Which of these looks, but is not canonically confirmed to be a maid? Sakuya, Yumeko, Mugetsu, and Rukoto. It's actually Mugetsu. Mugetsu just dresses up like a maid because she thinks it's fun. But there's nothing actually confirming her being a maid. You are once again correct. Not gonna lie, this one was out there. Yet you still managed to know the answer. Would you like to stop at 40,000 yen? Continue? Wait, this is actually... Wait, this heartbeat is part of the fuck... Whatever. If I get content claim for this, I won't be a millionaire anymore. I'll let you know, though. It doesn't matter to me. That's what I like to hear. Without further ado, let's get ready for question 9. Oh boy, here we go. What are the origins of the famous connection between the 9 or 9 ball and Chirno? It's the manual screen layout. The date, September 9th, 2009, as an interview. She stars in POFE. No, I can explain this one, I suppose, but it's a manual screen layout. Correct. In the layout in the manual for Touhou 9, all the different features are listed, numbered 1 through, I believe, 10. And number 9 is marked on the player character, who is Chirno in the manual. And the comment from Zun, it just regards her as idiot. And that's why we call her the 9 ball. So, there you go. There's your, know your meme for the day. Correct, a true veteran among us. No, I'm good. Incredible. You have earned 50,000 yen. Would you still like to continue? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Then let us continue with question number 10. What third playable character got scrapped? Oh my god. During the development of Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Rin Satsuki. Hey, you are correct once again. You don't seem like you're even breaking up a sweat yet. What can I say? I am pretty knowledgeable. These are questions that you wouldn't know the answer to if you don't know anything about, like, more than just the games. So, you could say it's easy, but it's also because this is a bunch of shit that I peddle every day that I just talk about. So, it's all just information that you know. But this is not information that you would readily just know unless you looked it up or heard in passing and were explained to. What can I say? I am pretty knowledgeable. Your current balance is a staggering 100,000. Any change of plans for that sum? No, I'm gonna keep going. Good choice. Then, without further ado, here's question number 11. Sun created and designed many characters throughout his life. Which one of these is not associated with Touhou Project whatsoever? Pretty sure it's Birko. I don't remember who Noroiko is, though, but Spirit Mirror and Yugen Magan are from PC98. Birko is a character that was created by Zun, but it was not in relation to Touhou Project, but I don't know who Noroiko is. I know it's Birko, but who is Noroiko? Noroiko is the mid-boss from 2. Oh. Which one? Oh, the Cursed Lady. Okay, you know, it's Birko. Just wasn't sure who Noroiko is. I know who Kariko is now, but a lot of these PC98 characters have fan names. So, you know, incredible, you were correct once more. Would you like to continue? Yeah. Excellent, you're on fire. This, I believe that Noriko is the first instance of homing bullets in the game as well. I don't know. Well, I guess Reimu is homing bullets, but I don't think it's possible to get max power before then. I'm not really sure. But her shot specifically shoots curse kanji that homes in on your position. It can even come up from the... You can even keep it on screen, like, permanently, because you can just have it constantly chasing you. You ready for question number 12? Which of the following games is the closest to having a functioning save feature? Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, Hisotensoku, Impossible Spell Card, or Gold Rush? I don't like this question very much. What do you define as a save feature? Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom does have a save feature. I wouldn't say it's closest to having a functioning save feature. I would say it straight up has a save feature. I've never played Gold Rush, though. Ho ho ho. Okay, I don't know about the wording about that one, but it is straight up a save feature. Point device mode can be closed at any point in time, and you can resume your progress. That would be the definition of a save point, right? So, you are correct. That's a sneaky one. I know they're checkpoints, but you can close the game and resume progress from it. I would assume that would count as a save point, wouldn't you? Wasn't sure it was a save feature because Zun didn't label it as such. I guess it really just comes down to what you define as a save point. And I know they're checkpoints, but it's just, when I think of it as a checkpoint system, but as soon as you allow it to be, I don't want to do this anymore, I close the game, I turn my computer off, I turn my computer back on, I load up the game again, and it saves my progress, I assume that's a save point, right? It's not a quick save. It's not a quick save, though, that's the thing. It's not a quick save at all, because if you quit out again, it'll keep you on that checkpoint, right? A quick save is a quick save that it lets you store your progress right away and then resume without, like, actually, like, saving. It's not an autosave. I guess it's like an autosave? I don't know. I think maybe that's just a matter of me getting picky about the wording, but either way, I've never played Gold Rush, so I don't know about that one, but I knew the other games didn't have save features. That's sneaky. Good job on answering correctly. So how about it? Would you like to leave with an enormous 300,000 yen tonight? Keep going. Music to my ears. Let's continue with question 13. Which mainline game started the trend of Marissa losing her ability to have a penetrative laser shot type? Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Losing her ability to have a penetrative laser shot type. It wasn't SA because of the Alice shot type. But I don't know what Marissa does in UFO. I never played her. Oh, God. She herself didn't have them, but Alice's dolls. But I didn't play that shot type either. I don't use Marissa. I don't use Marissa. I use Reimu. The only game I use Marissa in is Mountain of Faith. And she had them there. Fuck chat, I don't know. I actually don't know this one. Can I use a lifeline? Can I use a lifeline for this? Did she have them in UFO? I don't even know what she does in 10 Desires. And there's only one shot type in 10 Desires. I don't use her. I used Reimu and I tried Yomu and Andrew played Sanai the whole time. I don't know what Marissa does. Oh, God. Oh. I don't even know what she does in Double Dealing Character. She's a flamethrower, though. The question here is, when did it start? Chad, if I get this question wrong, we have to redo the whole quiz again. Call Andrew? There's no fucking way Andrew would know. If I don't know, he definitely don't know. She doesn't have it in DDC, I know, but the thing is, I know that much because she has a flamethrower, but I legitimately don't know when it stopped being a thing because I don't use her in any of these games. Even the game where she only has one shot type, I don't know. Call a score runner. I don't know any. Call the devs. Call the dev is the ultimate lifeline. Is Alice's shot type even laser? It is lasers. It's the Malice cannon. She has their penetrative laser, so it's not SA. I just don't know if it's UFO because I don't play UFO, and I don't know if it's 10 Desires because I've never actually played. The worst part is I watched the 13 extra scoring, so I watched Marissa play. But the matter of this isn't even like it's whether or not it started in UFO or if it started in 10 Desires. It doesn't penetrate in SA. It's not in UFO either. Does it not penetrate in SA? That's like the one shot type. I have used Reimu C more than I've used Marissa A. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm not even sure if Marissa A and SA is even a laser. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna pick 10 Desires. Let me explain my reasoning. It's not a double dealing character. I know that. And SA, there is Alice's lasers. I don't know if those count. I do not remember what Marissa does in UFO, but if I recall correctly, in 10 Desires, Marissa does not have lasers. She has magic missile. So, I know it's not in 10 Desires, but I don't know if it's not in UFO. Fuck. So, shot type. Yeah, I'm going with 10 Desires. Here we go. I guessed right. You are correct. So, she uses lasers in... She uses lasers in UFO. Is that shot A or shot B? UFO Marissa A is lasers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about shot types to begin with, and Marissa is the least played character on the stream. Because I basically play Reimu for every game that she's in, and Andrew plays all the extra characters. The only time I play Marissa is in Mountain of Faith because Andrew plays Reimu in that game, and they're the only two characters. And then I play Reimu in 11, and then I don't play 12. You are correct. Would you like to further your knowledge? Oh god, if it gets worse than that, I might be fucked. Grandoise. Let's continue with question number 14. How many named characters in total appear in Phantasmagoria of Flower View? Oh god. Now, okay. Okay. Hold on. How are we counting Lily? Are we counting Lily White and Lily Black as two separate characters? Or are we counting them as just Lily? This is important. This is very important, is how Dev counts Lily. Because there's Reimu, Marissa. There's Reimu, Marissa, Reisen, Sakuya, Yomu, Chirno, Mistia, Tay, Lyrica, Lunasa, Merlin, Medicine, Aya, Yuka, Komachi, and Shinki. So that's 16. That's 16 right there. It's 17 if you count Lily White and Lily Black as the same character. It's 18 if you count them as two different characters. 18 is not an option. And if you count ending appearances, Shiki. I should have called her Aki. If you count ending appearances, Eden does appear. And if you count Eden's appearance in the ending alongside Lily White and Lily Black, that equals 19. So the answer is 16, but if you count Lily as the same character and disregard ending appearances, the answer is 17. I don't know. Because technically these three answers are correct, but it depends on what you defined as appearing. Because it says named characters, and when Lily appears on screen, it tells you that it's Lily. It tells you that it's Lily. So Lily has a name there. Yuko appears in an ending too? I don't know. But she's a named character. Does it ever say Lily Black? Good question. I don't know if it specifies. Lily White and Lily Black, but I know it says Lily. Remy and Patchy also appear in the ending. Named, not in the game itself. Just every character that has a name. But if you count all the ending characters, then none of these are correct. Because Remy and Patchy show up in Saki's ending. That's 2 more. It's like 22. How many characters showed up and named in canon? That doesn't help. I don't know. I didn't forget anyone. I had Reimu, Marissa, Sakuya, Yomu, Raisin. It's a 5. You got Chirno, Mistia, Tay. The Prism Rivers, that's 3. So that's 11 total. And then... it's 11 total, yeah. Aya, Komachi, Medicine, Yuka, and Aiki. So that equals 16. That equals 16 with just playable characters. Playable characters. There's 16 playable characters. But Lily shows up in the game and has a name, so that turns into 17. How many named characters in total appear in Phantasmagoria? It's the wording. The wording here. How many characters in total appear, not how many are playable. Right? 16 is the player roster. 17 if you count Lily as one character. I don't know. I don't know. I don't... If you included Lily Black, that puts us up to 18. Which means that the answer is not here. Because if Lily White and Lily Black are 2 separate characters, then it's 16 would go up by 2. But 18 is not an option. The endings. But if you count the endings plus Lily Black, that's 18 plus Eren, Patchy, and Remilia, and Yuyiko. So that's 4 extra characters to the ending from 18, which equals 22. Holy shit! There's too much. There's too many. I can't. Maybe I did not include Lily Black. God damn it. So if we count the endings but not Lily White, it's 20. If you count the endings and not the Lilies, you get Yuyiko, Eren, Remy, and Patchy for 20. But Lily appears in the game, and Lily has a name. Even if you don't count Lily Black, Lily White still does exist, and Lily White is real, which means that would put it up to 21 if you count all the ending characters. What's the answer? Okay, I'll allow you to count in the Wikipedia. Alright, I'm going to the wiki. I want to see what the wiki says. POFV. Phantasmagoria Flower View. What does this say? Characters. Character sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 characters are on the sheet. Lily White is in the enemies tab, and Lily Black is still Lily White. Yep, Lily White, special but annoying generic enemy. Well, that's just a rude comment. That's just mean, calling her annoying. Lily White, but cosplaying as Aiki Shiki, known by the fan name Lily Black. Okay. So there are 16 playable characters, so Lily is not counted in this at all, which means 16 should be the correct answer. Oh no, what a shame. You have lost the game. What? You failure! What the hell was that? Hey, don't blame me, blame the player. Ha, well, it was nice while it lasted. Thanks for participating in this year's Great Fairy Game. Until next year, everybody. I hope you had a great time as I did. Oh, and don't let Rika wait, and she's inside the room, you know. Absolute cringe. No, I kind of feel... I feel cheated. I feel cheated. 16 was correct on playable characters. Name characters, though, it was 20. Count them. Who are they? Reimu, Marissa, Saki, Yomu, Raysen, Te, Yuka, Medicine, Aya, Mistia, Chirno, Lyrica, Lunasa, Merlin, Komachi, Eiki. Plus Lily, Eden, Patchy, and Remy. The wiki actually named 20. I just counted the characters, the playable characters. So it did count. It counted Lily and it counted the characters who appeared in the endings. Okay. Alright. It didn't specify playable, that's true. But I also wasn't sure if Lily was specified as 2 different characters. And apparently, Yuko was not in an ending, so... got that wrong as well. Well, it's one of those sleazeball questions that you totally expect to lose all your money on. The wiki has 19 characters in the character section and Lily in the enemy section. Oh, so 20 is... So semantics would argue that every answer is correct, huh? Truly incredible. No, keep going. Question 6. Vertical Danmaku shooting game. Highly responsive to prayers. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Continue. Contestant 7. Next question. Byakudan spell card Devil's Resuscitation is a Shinki copy. Continue. Question 8. Mugetsu. Keep going. I like how question 9 is this question. Manual screen layout. I feel like I just got conned out of 400,000 yen. Rinsatsuki. El Clasico. Current balance. Change the sum without further ado. Question 11. Sun created and designed many characters. Birko is not one of them that is associated with Toho Project. Continue. Question 12 is save feature. Legacy Lunatic Kingdom. And then... question 13. Mainline game start has 10 desires. I am very good at this, yes. 20. You are correct, unbelievable, but you really are. I've seen right through that. You have earned $500,000 so far. I didn't see through that at all. We were sitting here arguing semantics for like 10 minutes. We have never had such a fantastic guest before. Usually our game ends the moment the first question is asked. We fairies aren't really that smart, so having you on for tonight is bright the smiles of many in Fairy City. So would you like to end it here or continue? Well, I'm going to keep going. That's the kind of spirit we need. Brace yourselves, this is the final veteran question. An official crossover between Toho and a Nintendo property actually exists. Which game stars a cast of Toho characters and Kirby together? That is Dokudan Mystery Adventure. Or was it Taiko Drum Master? Fuck, which one was it? Someday it might be that one. Which one was it? I know of this game's existence, but now I can't remember the name of it. Dokudan or Taiko Drum Master? Fuck, I can't remember. I know it's one of them though. It's not Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. Taiko no Tatsujin, yeah. It's probably Taiko because Taiko has a lot of crossover properties. Oh, it was Dokudan. Fuck. Would you like to hear a cool bug fact? Chat, can somebody do me a favor? The Taiko game. Taiko no Tatsujin. That's the one on Switch, right? That game, the Switch version, has Kirby as a partner character you can use. That game also has Bad Apple and Grip and Breakdown. So there's your unofficial Toho Nintendo crossover. Taiko Drum Master Dokudan Mystery Adventure. I thought it was that one, but then I saw the Taiko game at the bottom. I was like, God damn it. Pretty sure that game's out on Switch now. I'll check it out. You know, there might become a point in time where Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a correct answer. Alright. Eastern Project. Reimu Marissa. Jin. Kaguya. We're getting quizzed on the game next. Yes, I know. Sakuya. Give me my money. Kirby and Tuhu. Keep it going. Question 6. Hi, boss at the prize. Continue. Next question. The Arcade spell card. We're not gonna mash the wrong answer out. Keep it going. On to question 8. Maids, Fugetsu. Continue. What are the origins of the famous connection between... That's the A button. Option A. 50,000. Continue. Question 10. Third playable character is Rin Satsuki. Now I'm mashing the button because the next question is Birko. After Birko, save feature, lol K. After that is 10 Desires. These questions are still better than most of the ones from the True or False game. This question, though, is... I don't like this question. It's a trick question. Trick question. My favorite question in Perfect Memento of Perfect Question is it's the Taiko question is potentially misleading because most would connect Taiko with the crossover thing. See, that's what I did. I saw Dokudan and I was like, that's gotta be it. But then as soon as I saw the Taiko under it, I was like, wait a minute. It is a Taiko game, but I didn't know which one it was by name. But I knew it was one of them. I'm sorry to say, but you are a winner. You are a winner. Definitely answered correctly. Ha ha ha, what a night it has been. Surely we have never had such a guest before. All that's left is to conquer the final 5 questions and your 10 million yen are yours. Slowly but surely, you'll be mine. It's time to move on to our final segment, the Reimu's awesome adventure. What? That's not the game I'm playing. Uh-oh. I didn't play that game. Am I gonna be alright? Reimu's Awesome Adventure Quiz Finals. I'm just giving you a hard time, don't worry about it. What a night it has been, ladies, and that one gentleman in the city. Only 5 questions left for our contestant, Reimu Hakura, to win 10 million. But of course I could not go on without first asking how our contender today would like to keep the sum of money and end our little game a little sooner. I'm getting goosebumps. We're excited to have you go on. Then let us waste no time and ask our first Reimu's Awesome Holiday Quiz Finals question. Here's question number 16. Rika named the tank in the prologue the Flower Tank MK2, but she didn't decorate it with flowers. What were the reasons for that? Tired of putting them on, they weren't pretty, they fell off constantly, force of habit naming tanks. Oh, fuck. I'm pretty sure it's because she got sick of putting them on every time she built a new tank. Correct. Today's morning was truly a formidable spectacle to behold. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that I know of the events. You don't have to worry about spouting who done what. I'm gonna uncover all this entire city anyway, you'll see. I really do not know what you were talking about. But I do know that we are currently at question 17. What would you like to continue? Fantastic. Marvelous! Let us go on. Let's continue with our journey of the goal. Here's the next question. Mima wasn't much involved with you throughout most of your journey until now. During which chapter was she completely absent? Hey, you remember what chapter that was? What do you mean chapter? Are we in some kind of book or something? What kind of question is this? Now, no cheating in the finals. What chapter am I on right now? I'm on chapter 4, yeah. Prologue, she was there in the airport. Chapter 1, she was the boss with Rika. Chapter 2, she was in the desert, so it was chapter 3. You are correct. Throughout the entirety of chapter 3, there was no possible way you could interact nor see Mima in any way, unless you decrypted the files and messed with the game in some way that is, but who the hell would have time to do such worthless, unnecessary things? Well, there are a lot of things I want to do. You can't call them unnecessary. Well, I'm glad you don't ask, because I have no answer to that. Anyway, your current balance is a gigantic 800,000 yen. Leave? Or continue. You can't give up now. That's the game's spirit. Spirit. We are so close to getting to the finale. Without any more chatter, here's question 18. And how many shootouts with Cherno and the Baka Squad was Misty involved in during chapter 2? Like, personally involved in? There was only 2 shootouts. So 1. What incredible memory. There were only 2 shootouts. There was the one in the desert and one in the power plant, but Misty was in the power plant during the desert shootout. What incredible memory. Mystery was indeed just involved in a single shootout. Yeah, great memory, except for the part where I got needlessly dragged into their affairs. Oh my, but at least you made new friends along the way. I may be poor, but I'm not that sad to make friends with literal criminals. I'm just helping out clean this mess, since it's my job and all. Hard worker indeed. But do you have a strong will? A strong will to continue on and win those 10 million yen? Good, very, very good. Your soul is burning bright. Let us all hope it doesn't get extinguished by the semi-final question. Here's question number 19. In Deep State, all important buildings have name shields above the entrance to indicate what the building's used for. What was written on the name shield for the underground headquarters? Oh, you cunt. You son of a bitch. Not that it matters, because there's fucking... I'm gonna... search the... I was gonna... Let me pop that VOD real quick. Hold up. Hold up. I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be a guessing game. We are on question 19. I am not going through all of those questions again. Take me to the deep state. Take me to the deep state. Oh, I need to go to part 3, not part 4. Alright, let's see. Redcom HQ. HQ Stealth Manual. Redcom. Yeah. There's the boat, ferries. Move it along. That's headquarters when I fought Luis, right? Yeah. Let's see. Walk towards it. That's Redcom Trade. That's not headquarters. It's still the trade building. Is this the headquarter building? No, that's still the trade building. That's the bank building. What's the headquarter building? That's new. That's jail. That's the bank. That's still new. I am looking. I'm looking. Oh, I think I found it. That's the bank. No, it's not right, that building. Where was the right building? There we go. Got it. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Amazing, 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 amazing. You just won't stop. You just won't falter. You are just one push of a button away from winning 10 million yen. Yeah, I wasn't going to remember that. I didn't pay attention to the period. All the buildings have the red column shields, but the other important buildings have an extra shield. There was all different things. I didn't remember, though. You brought us all joy. Let it be known that if you lose now, you at least brought us all a smile to our faces. Yeah, but does a smile compare to 10,000 yen? I think. 10 million yen, I think not. Ha ha ha. I suppose in the instance I couldn't get myself either. If you mess up now, I will never forgive you. I'll support on your side, Reimu. I think it's time for us to finally end this game, but before we head out, it's my duty to unfortunately ask you a very familiar question one more time. Would you like to end it here and go with 1 million yen? Continue. I hoped you would say that. I really did. So, without any more delays, here's my final question. What was the fourth option I gave for you in the mirror room puzzle? What the... There was no fourth option. The wrong option. I decided the options. It's give me a bit to think. Wait, something's not right. Hold on a moment, Reimu. Think. Something's not right. So before I make a choice, I would like to confirm something first. Ho ho ho! Go ahead and tell me what it is you want to know. These answers. They're all the correct answers, aren't they? Ha ha ha! Why would you come to this conclusion? Why else would you set up that little game we had in that mirror room? Besides, all of these answers are so vague, I doubt this wasn't set up. So what's going on? Would you really give the money away so easily? It looks like you've seen right through my facade. I suppose I have no choice but to reveal it, to reveal our dark secret. But I would like to correct one thing before I do so. All of these answers, in reality they are, all incorrect. You dirty pranksters, I knew there was more to this. Our reason to do so is simple. It is because the money limit in this game is just a measly 9,999,999 yen. So give me that. What? That's right. From the very start, the maximum amount you could win isn't 10 million yen. It was in reality just 9,999,999. $9,999,999 doesn't roll off the tongue so easily either. So we decided to keep the price name to be 10 million. That's cool and all, but why did you make the final question impossible to answer? To avoid controversy over the participant not getting the right amount, we thought it'd be best if the final question was impossible to answer correctly. Can't you get sued for this? That way we couldn't get sued for false advertising. Well, never mind. I guess Eternity has studied more law than I have. I take it all back. I take all back what I thought about you fairies. You guys are still a bunch of dumbasses. We've been had. We've been found out. So what are you going to do now? One thing is for sure. I want my money. And you better spit it out right now. I'll be sure to fry you if you don't. I suppose that's fair. We've been beaten in our own game. Reimu Hakude, you are the winner of our fairy game. Congratulations on earning 9,999,999 yen. Now stop with the Jeopardy music. Stop! Wait up! Stop! Here it is. Money. So much money. Have to endure not spending all at once. Thank you everyone for watching. This is such an unexpected turn of events. Give it another random applause to our beloved contestant, the Hakude Shrine Maiden. Until next year, everybody. I hope you had a great time as I did. Oh, and don't let Rika waiting. Don't let Rika waiting. She's still inside that room, you know. I now have money. Yeah, now I'm gonna... So now I can afford I can now afford Chen's college, like myself, right? I want to see the audience. Oh, there it is. Evil Eye Ligma. How's it going? I heard you had a fun time in our game show. Well, never mind that. Tell me if you were the boss or not. Looks like you don't want to beat around the bush. Fair enough. In a way, you can consider me the head honcho. I did do most of the planning and work after all. But I would be lying if it was all my doing from the start. So are you the boss or not? We're an even force at the top. Honestly, the position of the boss isn't even that important in the whole scheme of things. There's a certain person who wants to find out the identity of the boss. Chat, what if the boss is just Boss Baby? And I trust that person to know the gravity and importance of this boss. That'd be a quick uninstall, wouldn't it? Boss Baby. That person wasn't interested in the 4 administrators. In other words, I don't believe that you guys are all even. There's someone pulling the strings from the shadows, I'm certain about it. And if there was, what difference would it make? Without us admins, the entire plan wouldn't have happened. We would like to be completely sure of things. If you guys lost, that leading figure in the shadows would escape without ever being identified and emerge with another incident for us to deal with. I see. You get to defeat Boss Baby. Yeah, but then I would probably receive a federal charge for assaulting a baby. Even if he is the boss. You guys come to the most interesting conclusions. That line was made for me. I guess I won't get a straight answer from you. No matter how hard I try, you won't ever betray your boss, huh? Well, it doesn't matter. We will find out sooner or later. Anyway, besides that, why are you here? Don't you have to be in the radio tower repairing your Evil Eye Omega project? You guys seem to be very well informed. I'm impressed. Well, before starting this whole thing, I just wanted to see how Lola was doing. Lola? It's Evil Eye Ligma. I renamed her after realizing that such a throwaway name wouldn't really be appropriate. Obviously, she deserved better. Appropriate? Isn't that thing just a prototype? Isn't EEO better anyway? Why did you still care about that thing? Still so ugly. So you think just because she isn't good enough, I'd just throw her in the heap? Prototypes are just to be thrown away and forgotten about? Is that what you wanted to say? Every single invention I create is near and dear to my heart. So how dare you even suggest that idea? Really sensitive about that, huh? I feel like there's an underlying message, something to do with prototypes and their worth. Could it be you compare yourself to that thing? You know, since you're a 98 character and all? Are you jealous because the PC 98 characters got wasted and mostly replaced by the Windows characters? It's not even about that. It's more on the lines of having no real opportunity to become better known. I could care less about fame, but what do I care about is our constant struggle. Struggle to maintain relevance in today's Toho Project climate. For me, it's simply not enough to be recognized as the one twin-tailed engineer from the PC 98 games. No, I want to be more. I want to at least be recognized for my inventions, for my potential. They say it is human to be flawed, yet there exist only flaws within our 98 veins. We were created, then dumped into the garbage bin, rotting ever since and waiting for that one moment to finally come back into the spotlight. But as it turns out, we will never return. We were just simply dumped and replaced by better characters. The audacity. Nobody saw our potential. We were growing tired of waiting, so we decided to come back big, make a name for ourselves, and return to relevancy. You say you don't care, but this is clearly caring about a petty issue. Reimu, shut up. Let her monologue. Petty. It's always about being petty, isn't it? Do you know why I'm petty? I don't know, Chad. I'm kind of on the bad guy's side right now. I think Reimu needs to eat some dirt. I'm petty because I don't get a chance at getting an audience with the Queen of Danmaku herself. She demands that you have to be a graceful individual to step in her territory and abide by her rules. The hell are you talking about? I'm talking about your stupid spell card system you developed. A system where it gives weak yokai and humans a chance to win a battle. The very system that fundamentally made me a complete useless fighter. How so? It's stated that everyday objects can be used in a Danmaku fight, but I needed to have you approve of my equipment first. And you know what you did? You denied the usage of my tanks. The very thing that defines me, that defines the way I battle. And as a result, I was never allowed to fight you or anyone. I did? When did I do that again? It was before even the Scarlet Mist incident. It was when you created that rule. After you forbidden my usage of tanks, I was hopelessly lost. All my life I trained to become the greatest engineer. Look, your big artillery is cool, but it's kinda inconvenient in a Danmaku battle. Your battle style wouldn't just look too archaic. Or would just look too archaic. Why don't you just fight like Notori? You don't need those big over-the-top weapons. I'll be real, that's what I was thinking too. Like, it's cool that Rika can design these things, but she can probably just do she can probably fight similarly to Notori, but instead of using, like, weapons and stuff, she would build her own familiars. I don't see any issue with that, because that's what Mayumi does, right? Mayumi uses the Haniwa's soldiers as part of her Danmaku, so what's stopping Rika from building familiars to fire bullets for her? Sure, something like Evil Eye Sigma just being on the side of the screen shooting bullets at you is crazy, but Unzon exists. So Unzon shows up and fucking sticks his face in eye lasers and punches you and takes up a fifth of the screen, and it's just like, but Rika's tanks are too much? And rob me of my personality? No, I'm kind of feeling for Rika here, but they're answers. There were answers, Rika. You could have competed all the same. You just needed to incorporate it better. That's all. No thanks. I would rather commit seppuku. Well, sorry you think this way, but it was for the greater good. It leads to less bloodshed. In a growing stale series, you watch your mouth. We all had the freedom back in the day. Creativity was all over the place, the potential. And now, it's all just the same crap. Just formulaic battles with no soul, and each game having to cast the same face nobodies that the fan gladly eat up because they're nothing but degenerates. Dev, are you trying to say something here? Because this is Whoa, calm down. We don't have to take it out on the fans. Also, Zun isn't known for making beautiful art, lol. He's just a passionate composer. It is because of the stale repetition we aim to create something unique. We were determined to create the biggest incident against Sokyo's ever faced. What do you think Toho is, Azure Lane? That's spicy, but I don't disagree. Spicy. We were, at least for me, I wanted nothing more than to be recognized for my efforts. Compared to all the lazy gods you face, I'm a hard-working, low-tier enemy fighting to take over the throne. And I'm real proud of it too. Well, I like Rika. I think Rika's cool. I think a lot of PC98 characters could have done something more than what they got, but it's because they were made in PC98 era, they didn't get a chance. And, you know, with characters like Mima and Shinky not being allowed back either, it's like, goddamn. But not Yuka. Yuka got to escape purgatory, and Alice did by changing her fate, her clothes, and growing up, I suppose. Honestly, kind of reminds me of the Hidden Star and Four Seasons incident. What? Okina wanted to show off how cool she was, and that was basically her incident. You guys aren't even original, Lamau. Reimu, I'm about to throw the fight if you keep talking like this. Hey. You may be right. Hey. But does Okina have a sick-ass demonic eyeball mount? I don't think so. I'll show you the true power of a prototype. Prototypes that breathe creativity and freedom. Fine, bring it. I'm Tortoise Rika. Nice fucking name. One of the administrators of the Red Company. She's the turtle because she's in her shell. Get ready to go. Let's go get him, Lola. Evil Eye Ligma. Look who else is here. Hey, Mima. I didn't mean to interrupt your exchange. I thought you wanted to take revenge on me. Doesn't mean that I can't be polite about it. I don't need to exchange anything with you anyway. All I want is to end your miserable existence. Exactly what I like to hear. Oh, that's a big number. Wow, that was close. We don't have to use Omega to defeat you. Lola, charge up. Oh boy. Oreo-san. Whoa. Okay. Good. It's fine. It's alright. Like some HP back more than anything. Magic elixirs are a very easy commodity to get my hands on anyway. Alright. I should probably check for a weakness. Weak to everything. Ow. Well, duh. Okay. thought status ailments wore off over time. That doesn't seem to be the case. It's fine. Where we at? 446. Good job, Lola. You did great. Aren't you gonna fight? Heh, you should know better. When I fight, then I fight with my inventions beside me. Reimu, congratulations on beating me. Huh? However, next time we fight, it will be different. You will see the fruits of my labor very soon, and for that, I want you to be prepared. I want you at full power. If you want me at full power, then give me my orbs back. As a matter of fact, I will. I swear if you don't give them back, I will. Wait, what? Here. Huh? We will see us again very soon. Will we? Adios, Gensokyo Shrine Maiden. Not so fast. They're spinning, but it just looks like they're resetting their... Well, actually, they are just resetting their position. They're not actually spinning. they're not actually rotating. They're just going back and forth. They're the real deal. Those really are my arms. Reimu now deals double the Danmaku damage. Reimu gained 5 levels. Reimu learned Fantasy Seal. Ah, yes. I don't know if me receiving my orb is a good sign or not. Does she not know I can now just enforce that rule on her? Well, guess she convinced me. I can't end matters by doing things my own way sometimes. I'll end this incident their way. Something tells me this battle won't be easy, though. Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. It's finally time to end this. Christ, you talk to yourself like you're in front of a podium. Crap, the one in the party monologue syndrome is real. But I'm also in the party. You didn't say much, so I thought I was alone. True. Forgot Mima was with us for a little bit. What the hell was this nonsense all about? Why were you on television just now? Does it really matter? They already know we're on the move anyway. Your greed knows no bounds. Dude, it was 10 million yen. That's not greed. That was just being smart. Whatever. Why is she here? More manpower. Don't get the wrong impression. I'm merely here to terrorize those who dare to betray me. Well, every help appreciated. Every help's appreciated. Why is the music so quiet? Reimu, it's time. The guards will let us pass. I hope you're well prepared for the slaughter on Fairy Mountain. Let's end it. This is it, champ. No more dilly-dally. No more nonsense. No more distractions. No more BS. This is it, the finale. It's going to be a tough climb, so you better prepare yourself well. Have you repaired your broom yet? Can't we just fly there? I wouldn't advise flying up there, as you'll be blown to smithereens by their artillery. Well, we can just dodge. We can dodge, right, lol? According to Rumia, all of them are equipped with infinite charging homing lasers, so we'd eventually be bullshitted to death. Ah, yes, the infinite charging homing lasers. A classic in making up an excuse not to fast travel to anywhere. Speaking of fast traveling, now that you got your orbs and I fixed my broom, the developer could implement a fast travel feature now. Except there's a kind of no point to it because most areas are just empty now. No enemies, no nothing, except maybe a few left behind items. But at this point, are they even worth the effort? I guess there can be a few secrets, but like, is inventing an entire fast travel system worth it for that? I see your point, Marissa. Those are some really good excuses. Glad the game just threw the idea in and then scrapped it away for no reason. The dev is very self-conscious about people asking dumb questions that can be answered by just jumping to logical conclusions. Listen. Anyway, let's look around town for useful items, maybe to get some extra manpower. I'm sure you could do that without the need of fast travel, you lazy piece of loaf. You don't have to keep reminding me, I know. Oh, and Yugi was here. She told us we can go to her gym so that low-level scrubs will get to at least level 30 in an instant. It costs 5,000 yen though, so that you know. So far our adventure's been exciting and all, but I can assume, sure, It's going to get most extreme. Surely all the manpower up there, high security they have. So it would be beneficial for us to at least a little training. And lastly, ask Rumi about party management or a full heal. Let's end it with a bang, Reimu. Huh. Brother, the heat is on. Gangsters wild until the end, homie. This cursed archaic contraption won't let me one against Tokyo's famous Mount Fuji. Generic sidekick dialogue. Don't count on me too much. Who knows when I'll get too drunk for this. Hopefully I don't accidentally bring you guys misfortune, because that can happen even without using my powers. I'll be your party manager. You can ask me to remove all your current party members. The folks not in your party will be looking after the parade and contact us if anything's amiss. What an eventful day it has been. Let me make it more eventful by firing nuclear stars at my enemies. Hope a wee whammy will pick me up again. I'm getting kind of bored. God damn it. Do you want to come with me? What a fun party. Go away. Why would you want me to go away? I'm now really conveniently placed. I guess you're right. Is that good enough for Chen? Know something before I waste my money. Sure, shoot. Have fun. That was all for Chen. So what's the plan? What's the objective? You can spend all of it on not items but something. Oh, you mean like 9, like max capacity? Well, shit. Alright, time to... Back to title! Oh, I have to fight Rika again, don't I? Yeah, I would. I would have to fight Rika again. Is this fine? I don't think I'm making back, 200,000 money. It's fine. No. No. You can make it back. Are you sure? That seems like it wouldn't be very easy to make back. Alright. But I gotta spend it on Yugi's dojo. Hello, do I know you? Why are you in my room? I just booked it. Alright, that's the same. Heard someone's underground, pretty sick. Yeah. I'll get the money back. Alright. That's still closed. Unfinished volume 90. Give it a 3 out of 10. What are you guys talking about? You remember when she was crucified and burned like a witch? She got drowned in the water, you look yellow. Talk about toe, yeah. 5 to 6,000. I can make that back. It's a bit of a grind, but I'll probably do it anyway. Chat, who am I taking? I'm taking New. New Huju's coming with me. What level's New? Level 20. Fuan and New. Generic sidekick dialogue. Yep. Alright, Marissa's coming with me. And like, if I don't bring this character, you're gonna complain. So, there's the squad. There's the squad, chat. All EX bosses, damn straight. This is the powerhouse team. So, is there anything new in town that I can look at, or is the dialogue all unchanged, and I should just head to the mountain? No, Mima? Why would I bring Mima? Mima sucks. It's like worse Marissa. Smoker said you guys are allowed to stay free for the night. Good evening. Have you seen Koishi? Yeah, a couple times. Why? Satori told me to watch after her, but I got too fixated on my training that I completely forgot about her. If you could find out where she resides, that'd be great. Knowing her, she can literally be anywhere. Oh yeah, and don't forget to give her this back. Told me she was toying around with that. Isn't she just cute? Got kitchen knife. Children shouldn't be playing with knives. Or supernatural god demons. Who gives a crap? Anyway, I'll be off. See ya. Don't forget to train in my gym if you're having trouble grinding. But it's Mima. 3 new dudes to talk to. Oh god, where are they? Well, I gotta find Koishi, right? Check the room now. Oh... I gotta waddle all the way back home. Koishi, Koishi, where are you? Oh, there's someone in the way of the door. Kitchen knife belongs to Koishi. I saw the door finally opening, but then it closed again. I give up. Come in. Oh, it's Koishi's room. Sit down. Why is my name okay? Aki in the police station, Shimmy in the museum, Misty in the slums. Okay. So why is my name okay? How's it going? Do you want some tea? No, thanks. Koishi says, meet me at the desert at my favorite place. Well, I can assume that says place. Why? Beak. I was on board. Kinda don't have the time, though. Oh, well. Will do. At least consider it. Here's your knife, by the way. Oh, thanks. Abadast East... Yes. It's German, isn't it? But this is not my kitchen knife. All right, there are actually Germans in chat, so I didn't need to do that at all. Aber das ist nicht mein Küchenmeister. There you go. I will not apologize. Well, then give it back once you're done playing. Will do. Thanks for the time. But make sure to go back to Yugi before it gets too dark. You never know what creepy things linger in the desert during the night. Okay. Okay. See you later. Bye, Reimu. Am I gonna get jump scared? I don't want to get jump scared. Are you sure you don't want to go to the desert with me? I fucking had your number, Dev. I had your goddamn number. I'm thinking about it, okay? I knew it. It was too obvious. I'm too experienced in the art of bullshit. Huh, cute kid. The only jump scare. Doubt. Doubt. But it's alright. So let me go talk to the characters that are important, and I'm gonna head to the desert. But first, let me drop by Yugi. Let me drop by Yugi and get what do you say? Up for a little minute training, 5,000 to bring your puny muscle up to speed. Who you want to train? Reimu? No. Marissa? No. Flandre? Yes. Alright, I'll show you how it's done. Feeling the effects yet? Flandre's now level 30. Awesome. Pretty buff now. Do it again. New. Awesome. Pretty buffed up now. Alright. So it was Aki in here. Alright, the squishy lilies! Can you believe it? I saw an alien the other day that crash landed in the desert. I know others don't believe me, but I really saw it. Something tells me you'll unlock that alien as a party member in Chapter 3. But since we're in Chapter 4, it's already too late. I guess this is why others don't believe me when I talk like this is all just a video game. Which it is, but they don't believe me. You can unlock an alien in Chapter 3. Once upon a time, there existed an era called PC-98. That era was the most important in establishing the growth of Gensokyo. It was the era that single-handedly made Gensokyo rise to prime. Nowadays, however, Gensokyo is at its most forgotten state. No one in the outside world knows of us, especially not the Japanese. Did you see Rika? Yeah, but she unfortunately escaped back to Fairy Mountain. That was fantastic work, Shrine Maiden. Good job handling the situation. Can't tell whether your judgment is shitty or you're just being sarcastic. Both. Anyway, I'm sure you heard the guards will let you pass to Fairy Mountain. I can't assist you, but I can at least give you this. Good luck, don't particularly have high hopes in you, but any small help is appreciated. Can't tell whether you judge wrong again or you're just condescending. Neither, it's just a hunch. Oh, wow, thanks. Chad, I just noticed her headpiece is just a face. I'll be looking after the parade alongside Lily B and Lily W. If something big happens, we'll let you know. Chat, I love this Lily. It's my favorite Lily White I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of Lily White in my day. Alright, Misty in the slums. What the fuck was that? It's over here. And there was one other area which I'm forgetting. Was it Renosuke? I want to talk to Renosuke again. There's the desert, but I'll do the desert last. Museum, right, okay. Right, shimmy in the museum. Yeah, there's the Redcon building. It's the airport. My geography could use some work, I suppose. North of the burn-in. I got it. Don't worry. Don't underestimate me. I'm a genius. Oh, there she is. You looking ready? Wounds ain't healing yet, but I'll be sure to rock cock tonight. Ain't got nothing but trash in these heaps, but I can give you my bento at least. Eat and grow is my motto, but also don't get fat like Yuyiko. Yo, bars. Oh, did they seal the... Did they seal the door? They didn't. They were supposed to seal this. Oh, they didn't do a very good job. But again, I guess I did expect this from fairies. I have recruited the alien in Chapter 3. Chad, I don't even know when it happened. But Nue is one of those characters that I did not give a single shit about, and then suddenly I was like, "Oh, I like this character." I don't know when it happened. I don't know why it happened either. I just know that it did happen. Welcome to Fairy City's Museum. The entrance is 500 yen. Thank you very much. Shimmy, where are you? I can't really see you. There you are. Hey, don't think I'm stepping on me again. I still haven't healed from last time. And grow bigger, dumb. When I grow bigger, my wounds also grow bigger, and so does my pain. Not sure if scientifically correct, but since I don't know, I won't answer question. I won't question. Chat. Are there any shrink experts in chat who know how pain growth work? You head into the mountain, don't you? Here, take this to destroy these bastards. I wonder why we stopped censoring curse words. We started this game so innocently. The concept of censorship can easily be crumbled when you take less than 2 seconds to figure out all that was the fucking age. Seriously, think a kid don't know what the fuck kind of word 4 stars is? Why suppress information to teach later anyway? Boo-hoo, words super so scary. The B letter accidentally removes the D from ditch. Boo-hoo, you have to spell Negus. Negus? What? The fuck? Is a spelling bee won't laugh your asses off. Boo-hoo, we're also sensitive to words, fabrics of mere imaginative communication-driven bullshit we can get over and by not simply spinning this shit to not matter. Look, Reimu Hakure does not support nor deny, that is all it is true. But as with everything, it is all based on your point of view. The majority agrees, who gives a shit about the minority in such useless discussions. We can get hurt by many things, words being one of these things. The fact of the matter is grow balls. Y'all cringy kids are all about grow balls versus grow up. How about you just grow? Because I don't want to step on you. That's a deep conversation. If you need to grow up, but you also need to grow balls at the same time. The best of both worlds. Alright, where am I going now? Right, I'm going to the desert because I'm going to see my friend. Koishi. She is my friend. I think. Maybe she isn't. Shammy jammy. Understand words. I'm not finishing the game. How much more time would you say, though, until it's done? Because I basically need to do the last section and also grind money. So I have to wonder how much time it's going to take so I can plan accordingly. Because it would really suck if I go way over to finish and then it just becomes a game of, oh god, I'm mashing the button to get the game over with faster. Or if I allot my time properly. With this pace, still 2 or 3 streams. Am I really that bad at this? Hi, Reimu. What are you doing out here anyway? Training like Yugi. I mean, you can train with Yugi. Ever considered that? No, she's too weak. Anyway, let me flip the names back. Oh, shit, I didn't even notice. Want to fight you. You seem so much fun. No, I really don't. Oh. Well, do you want to be my sparring partner for tonight? Probably won't take more than 5 minutes. But be warned, I'm really strong. That does it. Nobody tells me to my face that they are stronger than me. Go prepare first, I would advise it. What? I am prepared. Ready? Nah. Disappointed horror face. Ready? Please don't use buffs or debuffs, or I will cheat. Okay. Anyway, check out how cool my battlefield is. Koishi emerged. Please do not use buffs or debuffs or I will cheat. Alright, so I can't use those. Oh, we're about to get attacked. Marissa almost just died. She has super armor? Okay. Anyway, deals moderate dimension, one enemy applies blind, lowers strength, increases defense. Oh no, I picked the wrong character for this. Forbidden fruit, label obtained. I did 500. Depression. What? But she used a debuff. She cheated. She cheated first. Massive dimension damage. Stop being sad, goddammit. $14 damage, huh? That one has priority, so I can block. I don't think that move is actually allowed to kill. Close. I don't know what depression does, but it's affecting the two characters that are not doing the damage anyway, so. Fine. Okay, that's good block. I would like to know what she means when she says she'll cheat. That's not good. Okay. Danger's coming. Dongos did not cure her depression. Alright, that's good. Knew I can't do anything this fight, so I kind of fucked up on that one. Oh, this is Marissa's attack. What are we at? Almost halfway there. Depression can only be cured if I die. Okay. Then I just won't die. Bet you didn't think that one, huh? Oh, my friend is dead. Alright, she got over it. She's good. Ooh. I brought Nue to this fight and she can't do anything because if she even touches Koishi, Koishi's gonna get mad at me. Hold the fuck up. Now what? Do I just keep doing that? Or is she gonna do that again? Where's Reimu? Uh. Uh-oh. Come back, Reimu. Reimu, where are you? She just did damage to herself. How do I bring Reimu back? You can't bring Reimu back. Reimu's dead? Bring her back. I goofed. Try Megan Thomas? No. She will cheat. She will cheat. I am not ready for that. Nope. Nope. Nuh-uh. Don't mind me, just getting some healing. Slow heal. Yeah, I brought the wrong characters for this fight. If you dispel her, that counts as debuffing, and she'll call me a cheater. The super armor stays on during the fight. Nice crit for 28 damage. Marissa has been slashed. Yes. 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 We're working on it. We're working on it. You're alright. You're alright. Walk it off. You're good. You're good. You're golden. You're golden. Ellen mentioned it, yes, the super armor potion that stops working after half health. Good. Good. Yo. Wrong button. Yeesh. I even blocked that. Ouch. Any day now, Koishi. Not even at the halfway point. Once we get to the halfway point, it should speed up at least. Ow. I used it on Reimu, I think. That's fine. Super Ego. It's fine. Ah. I got it. 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 Are we done super armor now? 64 HP. Thank you for the raid. Bad time. Bad time. Okay, there it goes. Super armor destroyed. Oh. Okay. Items, items, and items. And you're dead. This will make things go faster, right? How much faster? So, okay, much faster. Oh, baby. Much faster. Thank God. Good thing she only did that heal once. Alright. No, no, you bitch. Oh, no. Did it come back? The armor didn't come back, though. Okay, 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 okay. The armor didn't come back. Shit. No, no, my DPS. No. She's charging something real big. Oh God. Oh God. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's coming. Oh Lord, it's coming. I'm alive. You're fine. You're a champion. Just let it go naturally. Let it go naturally. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, she's doing the big move again. I said you need to. Alright, block, 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 block. Don't heal. Holy ball buster. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I win. New gained 4 levels. Marissa gained 3 levels. I got beer. Wow, very cool. I don't know what to give you for beating me, but this, I guess. Destruction Megatama. Thank you, Shed, for 10 gifted subs. That thing is funny because it deals a static 9,999 damage. Well, it's fun. I gotta get back to Yugi. Or not. Maybe I'm gonna hang out with Fairy some more. See ya. Well, I just made up a bunch of the money back that I spent, but I used so many items for it. Well, that was a hell of a fight. I definitely brought the wrong characters for it. Well, you know, Marissa and Reimu weren't ever really the wrong choice there, but Nue definitely didn't get to do anything in that fight. There's a faster way to beat her. If you tell me to use items, I'll slap you. It wasn't about using items. It was about beating up Koishi with my bare hands. And a lot of fucking lasers. And chugging a lot of blue drink. Look at that. That's the good shit right there. Check like 20 of them bitches. 20 of them. I'm so strong. Nue was actually able to focus on helping because she wasn't able to do any damage. Anyway, I'm done. I'm air enhancing it. That's incorrect because I beat it. You use the strange dongo to drain all her DP so she can't cheat and you can buff and debuff her. Oh! Is that how that works? Hold on, I want to save. I'm going to load it. I'm going to cheat. I want to see what she does. I need everybody healed first, though. Thanks. Alright. Okay. Let me cheat. I'm gonna cheat, okay? Ready? Don't do buffs or I will cheat. Okay. Wow. Okay, I debuffed her. Now what? Shouldn't cheat. Use weakness, Magatama. It's the first time I'm doing this. She doesn't seem to care. She lied. What? What? Yokai polygraph. I'm blind. And she just healed everything. Why does she have an item? I can't play anymore. The game's over. I can't play anymore. Okay. Well, I'm done for the day. I disabled her cheat move and she cheated it anyway, which, well, there you go. She afflicted me with stun, blind, magic drain, everything, and so I couldn't move, and she just walked over and cut me up. Chop chop. Okay, so I guess at the pace I'm going, that's the extra stuff done. I still don't know what to do with the cell phone or the terabytes of data, so, you know. So I guess next time I'll do, next time I will, I'll grind the money back up. I'll grind the money back up. Or I'll just progress the plot, and I'll have the money up for full, and, you know, just keep doing that. Apparently, I still got about 2 streams worth of this, if my gameplay has anything to go off of. So that's cool. We'll see how much more, how much longer it takes me to beat this. As long as I don't have to, as long as I don't have to think about how many characters are in Toho 9 for another 15 minutes or so. Strange Dongo drains 95% of DP. Ah, I see. I see. Well, that was secret footage of me using items in battle. Sorry, I use healing items. I don't use attack items. Attack items might be needed for other enemies, after all. So yeah, I'll just keep playing more of this on Tuesday, and we'll see how close we get to the end. I just basically need to find a good stopping point where I can beat the game in next stream, but it doesn't go over. So I'm not rushing it, because I don't want to rush the end of this, considering how much time I put into it. And but like I also need to have enough time to like make sure I'll be able to finish it one go, right? That kind of thing. So I always hate doing finales because I can never really be sure if I'm going to be able to beat the game in the allotted time. So, yeah. But so far it seems like I'm okay to just do what I'm doing. I'm not at a finale yet, which is fine. But yeah, these are kind of a pain in the ass because finales can be anywhere from fine time to overtime, and when you do the game second, it really does become super overtime. So we'll see. More shenanigans on Tuesday, I guess. It's good. That's not fair though. I said I didn't want to think today, and then you threw a fucking game show at me. I had to use my brain. I didn't want to do that today. Today was a no think day. Oh well. It will be a no think day on Tuesday then, maybe, hopefully. I don't want to think anymore.